The 2015 to 2017 Subaru Outback. Considering the Subaru Outback is essentially the legacy with a bigger booty, it comes as no surprise that Subaru wasted no time applying the updates from the 2015 legacy to the Outback. As history has shown us, the 2015 Outback got similar exterior light units, grille, and overall styling. Inside, the Outback got the same redesigned dashboard, instrument panel and center console with softer, more premium materials. Of course, it won't get the coupe-like styling in the rear because of its wagon nature, but that's okay because it's an Outback, right? As usual, the new Outback also got all the plastic body cladding and body protective features normally associated with the Outback, to protect it in case you really do decide to take a ride out back. Of course, the powertrains from the legacy carry over to the Outback, so there is a 2.50-liter with 175 horsepower and 174 pound-feet and a 3.6-liter with 256 horsepower and 247 pound-feet. What almost seems like an insult, the Outback is only available with a CVT transmission, and Subaru has no intention of offering the manual transmission the car deserves. It might be enough to kill the deal for some of you who might be considering the Outback, but no, everybody likes to row their own gears. So, keep on reading to learn even more about the new Outback and what all it brings to the table. Update May 27, 2016, Subaru has released pricing for the 2017 Outback. The base 2.5i trim starts at $25,645 while the range-topping touring trim starts at $39,070. Continue reading to learn more about the Subaru Outback. Exterior. The Outback mixes that classic wagon shape with something more akin to a modern crossover. The Subaru's impressive ground clearance and tall greenhouse lend a more SUV-like look to the car, while its legacy roots shine through with its design detailing. The six-sided grille and large lower fascia make the Outback look large from the front view. The same can be said with its side profile thanks to the plastic body cladding and large roof rails. Around back, the Outback's wagon heritage shines through. New for 2017. New on the 2017 Outback Touring is a dark gray grille with matching gray wheels finished with bright, machine faces. Low-profile roof rails bring the car's visual height down, though they probably aren't as handy for carrying cargo. There's also some chrome bits that dress up this range-topping trim level, including along the door bottoms, on those roof rails, and along the front bumper. Exterior dimensions. Interior. The Subaru Outback borrows much of its interior accommodations from the legacy, which is not a bad thing. Customers now have the option of getting things like wood and metal trim, navigation, and leather seats. The new touring trim comes standard with a new color called Java Brown on the perforated leather seats, door panels, and armrests. Ivory stitching contrasts the dark look. It also comes with wood grain accents and piano black trim on the switch panels. A heated steering wheel also comes standard here. The Outback continues to offer seating for 5 with 2 rows of seats. The second row folds 60/40 style, allowing the Outback to swallow huge amounts of cargo. Even with the seats in place, the cargo room behind the second row is competitive with most of today's mid-sized crossovers. Interior dimensions. Drivetrain. Sadly, Subaru does not offer a manual transmission with either engine, making the CVT the only transmission available. The Subaru Outback offers 2 engine choices. Most models will come with the 2.5-liter flat 4-cylinder that makes 175 horsepower at 5,800 revolutions per minute and 174 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 revolutions per minute. The other engine option, which is only available on the 3.6R Limited trim, is the 3.6-liter flat 6-cylinder. It makes a respectable 256 horsepower at 6,000 revolutions per minute and 247 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 revolutions per minute. Sadly, Subaru does not offer a manual transmission with either engine, making the CVT the only transmission available. Of course, being a Subaru, the Outback comes standard with the symmetrical AWD system. This gives the wagon extra grip during foul weather, on loose sand, and shallow mud. No one will confuse the Outback for a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, but it will hold its own during the fiercest blizzards. The AWD system comes with X mode for those times when traction is a real issue. It locks the power split into a 50-50 mix to the front and rear axles, giving the Outback an extra sure footing. In addition, hill descent control, vehicle dynamics control, traction control, active torque vectoring, and incline start assist are available on various trim levels throughout the Outback lineup. Drivetrain specifications. Safety. The Outback comes with several high-tech safety features. Though it's optional, the EyeSight system brings adaptive cruise control, pre-collision braking, lane departure, and sway warning, and lane keep assist functions. Coming standard is a long list of safety features, which include blind spot detection, rear cross-traffic alert, rear-view camera, daytime running lights, and a slew of passive safety system like airbags and crumple zones. Prices. The 2017 model year brings a slight price increase for the Outback. The base 2.5i model carries a base price of $25,645, tacking on the $875 destination charge. The price rises to $26,520. The premium trim, next up from the 2.5i, starts at $28,570, including destination. Limited models start at $33,265, while the range-topping touring model starts at $26,870. For those wanting the 3.6-liter flat six, the limited and touring trim give that option. In that case, the 3.6R limited trim starts at $35,870, while the 3.6R touring carries a hefty price of $39,070. 2017 Subaru Outback prices. Options: Code 24 EyeSight plus navigation plus high beam assist plus reverse automatic braking plus HID lights. 2016 Subaru Outback prices. Options: Competitors: Mazda CX5. For those wanting that car-like ride of the Subaru Outback, the Mazda CX5 is a great alternative. In fact, we'd bet the CX5 would outhandle the Outback around a track. Then again, probably not what buyers in this segment are looking for. Still, the CX5 can be had with AWD when optioned with the 184 horsepower 2.5-liter 4-cylinder and 6-speed automatic transmission. In this configuration, the CX5 price lands in the low to mid $30,000 region, right around the 3.6R trim of the Outback. Read our full review on the Mazda CX5 here. Jeep Cherokee. For those seeking a more utilitarian and SUV-like vehicle, the Jeep Cherokee offers a solid choice with a competent 4WD system and peppy power. Some might categorize the Jeep's looks as polarizing, but you certainly won't mistake it for anything else. Inside, however, the Cherokee offers a welcoming interior with plenty of room for 5 and their cargo. Seats fold flat, as in any good crossover. Power comes from either a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder with 184 horsepower or a 3.2-liter V6 making a respectable 271 horses. A 9-speed automatic sends power to the front wheels, or to all 4 wheels when 4WD is optioned. 3 separate 4WD systems are available. They are the Jeep Active Drive I, the Jeep Active Drive 2, and Jeep Active Drive Lock 4x4, available only on the Cherokee Trailhawk trim. Each system gets progressively more hardcore, with the Trailhawk offering outstanding off-road capability, besting both the Mazda and Subaru. Prices for the Cherokee start at $23,400 and will crest over the $35,000 mark when fully equipped in Overland trim. The Go Anywhere Trailhawk starts at $31,000. Read our full review on the Jeep Cherokee here. Conclusion. The Subaru Outback is a venerable wagon that has long made a name for itself in the industry. Many, especially those in the snowbelt, love its all-weather capability mixes with its car-like driving characteristics. There's a lot to be said for that, especially in a market so consumed with high-riding crossovers. Though the Outback hasn't changed much since the 2015 model year, it still represents a huge value in its segment. Love it. Excellent all-weather capability. A great alternative to high-riding crossovers, offers plenty of interior space. Leave it. CVT is only transmission choice, missing some luxury options found elsewhere in segment history. The Outback got its start in 1994 with the introduction of the second generation of legacy sedans. Originally called the Subaru Legacy Outback, the name was eventually shortened. The Outback got its first makeover in 1998 and lasted until 2003 when the third-generation Legacy came out. The Outback grew in size, capability, and refinement. The interiors received much attention from the automaker in making it much more welcoming and tolerable in extended highway jaunts. The current Outback came to market in 2009 with the fifth-generation Legacy. Growing even more in size and refinement, the Outback stretched further towards the crossover SUV category while still remaining a car-based wagon. Updated history. Updated 9 May 2016, Subaru announced the addition of a new touring trim level to its 2017 Outback lineup. Continue reading to learn more about what it brings new compared to the current versions. Updated 5 June 2014, Subaru today announced prices for the 2015 Outback, which will arrive into dealerships this summer. Prices will range from $24,895 for the base 2.5i version to $32,995 for the 3.6R limited version. Updated 3 April 2014, Subaru has officially confirmed that the 2015 Outback will be officially unveiled at the 2014 New York Auto Show. With the occasion, a first teaser image reveals that the new Outback will follow the steps of the more recently unveiled Legacy sedan. Spy shots. March 21, 2014, first testing session.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.